Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome back. In today's video update here, I'm going to go over Quant. We are trading at $160.54. 24-hour volume, we're up 173%, and market cap, we are up 4.47%. I don't know if you guys know the tone of my voice right now. I'm pretty excited here for Quant. If you guys have been following the video, we were on target coming up to $150, but knowing Quant exceeded my expectations and actually hit a high right here on the October 9th on Sunday, as high as $163. So let's take a look at what we are going to be projecting in the next couple of days or so. So as we can see with the candlestick, huge buying pressure. We can see that we've been in the green ever since September 8th, which again, a huge stride, even in our last quarter of the year, where a lot of altcoins ultimately see lower volumes. But for Quant, we are seeing huge strains. We're seeing really nice small pullbacks in the correction as the price was coming up, coming down, price corrected, and then as we are coming up again. So as we can see with the previous candlestick, we've got a lot of promising features here. So of course, in the session itself, we ended in the green, which does give us a leap ahead. However, if we can take a look, we are in an area of resistance. So again, this peak here and this peak here, roughly around the $160 range. So 163 or 162 range. If again, we are moving forward, we got to step forward because we ended in the candlestick of the green. We are hopes again to come up and achieve 168. Here's our next target of 168. We have this beautiful crossover that initiated a buying opportunity. And again, so long as we're going to stay in the green for our MACD indicator, then we are going to eventually come up to $168, which again is very exciting for Quant. So long as these two lines stay far apart, then the momentum itself of our MACD indicator is going to go strong in this overall bull market. Notice too, at this two peaks here, even though we have a few candlesticks, it did generate a lot of popularity in the dollar amounts that we have using our volume profile. So take a look at the nodes here. It is almost close to this section here when the price was around $120, even though we only had a few days in the section here from $148 to $163. It gathered a lot of popularity for people buying and selling in this range. So kind of put that in perspective of how much popularity, how much audience that we're getting from Quant, which is going to help us push into our next goal of $168. So let's drill closer into a 2-hour time frame so we can be able to take a look at some characteristics. And already you guys can see at the very top here, we are considered to be overbought. You guys know whenever we are considered overbought and we see that crossover at this threshold, then price is going to retrace down. Let's take a look at some of our candlesticks. So now we know we are considered to be overbought. Price is going to come back down. Let's take a look at some areas of support. Now, again, confirmation, price has already exhausted the spinning candlestick at the very top. The range or the wick is fairly long at the top and fairly long at the bottom. But most importantly, the body is seen less than 50% of the actual candlestick range. So selling pressure is going to be on in the next couple of hours or so, and be prepared for that selling pressure to hit us hard. Now, if we take a look at areas of support, doesn't really look like a whole lot of support here until we actually reach the 61% of our fib. A few of our candlestick wicks has retraced down to this level of $154, just shy of 61% of our fib chart. Not only that, it's a high area of confluence, a high area of interest. The reason why I say is because we've got our 20 moving average and our 50 moving average here. Moving averages lines, you guys know if you watch my channel, is used as an area of support and are used as areas of resistance. Here, areas of resistance finally broke out, area of support, resistance, support here. So again, areas of resistance and support. So as price is going to come back down because we are considered to be overbought on our RSI, it may come back down to 78%. Again, depending on how the momentum is. Momentum is building on our MACD indicator. Here at $157.69, it's not really tested. If you can take a look at some of our candlesticks, it's not reliable as an area of support. But because of the attraction that we have gotten from our daily, all of these nodes here, we don't know if this might hold as an area of support. So we may have a small pullback depending on how many people want to get into quant right now, and then come back up and retest $163. However, depending on the momentum, depending on the volume too, how much volume we're producing every 2 hours, as I am in the 2 hour time frame, we may not be able to hold this area. This is going to be our next course of action, is roughly around the $154 range. Notice that the nodes too of our volume indicator generated more prices, more traction in the supply and demand zone from 157 all the way down to 154. So this is going to be our next area where price is going to lead to and react to. If we're able to hold in this area, it's going to be beautiful and hold consolidation. And 163, we're most likely going to retest it tomorrow. If we come back down again to 61%, we are making a very shallow retracement level here that may detriment our overall progress of achieving $168. So what we want to do again is retest the 78%. If we can hold it, great. We can use that history or that information in the future when we're taking a look and analyzing quant, which is great. But take a look here too, because this is going to be an area of interest because of our moving averages. But not only that, we have held support in a few of our candlestick wicks around this area. So again, another area of interest. So that is my video update here for quant. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, smash the like button to help me out. Also comment down below, but I will see you next time.